Good afternoon, everyone. All right, we're going to do it one more time. Good afternoon, everyone. Please stand. Everyone, I present to you at this time the Arundel County Department of Detention Facilities Correctional Interest Level Training Program, Class 23-01. Please remain standing from the national anthem and the invocation.
Let us pray. Our Father and our God, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the hard work, the dedication that these men and women have exhibited over the last few weeks. We honor you and we glorify you today. And we pray, Lord, as they begin their vocation as correctional officers and correctional staff, that you would guide them, that you direct them. We ask your richest blessing upon them and their family. We invoke your presence in this ceremony today. We ask this in the name of your Son. Amen. Thank you. You may be seated.
I would like to call to the dais at this time our Superintendent Christopher Klein, followed by County Executive Mr. Stuart Pittman.
Thank you. So first of all, I'd just like to say, if you've been to one of our graduations before, and I know some of our staff have, normally we'd have our honor guard team here presenting the colors. Their leader had to make a tough decision due to some staffing situations to not do the ceremony. But one, I want to thank him for making a responsible decision. It was definitely tough, but they're definitely missed. We have an amazing honor guard team, so if you see them in your careers here with the department, definitely thank them. But they apologize for not being here, but definitely made a responsible decision. So thank you to the honor guard commander, who's somewhere around here. There he is, right there. So good afternoon, graduates, attendees, County Executive Stuart Pittman, and other distinguished guests, and most importantly, the family that's here today, as well as anybody that's attending virtually. I'm Superintendent Klein, and I thank everyone for joining our ceremony today. This event's really about the graduates, so I'm going to try and keep my remarks brief. And I already know this class is familiar with my ability to extend some discussion sessions, so I promise you I'm going to keep it brief. First of all, this Academy class wouldn't have been possible without the efforts of our training unit, specifically Ms. Mundell and Ms. Ellison, as well as all of the numerous adjunct instructors that we have supporting this group of individuals. So I'd like to thank them, their continued dedication and service to enhance the job performance and capabilities of the department through the delivery of effective and efficient training is really unremarkable. So I continue to be impressed with their passion as a training team, and I want them to know how much of an impact they have on our staff here at the department. So thank you to you and your team. So to the class, beginning today, we will share a common bond, a bond that you have earned, a bond that has allowed you to train and test for this unique profession. Your graduation is the starting point to many opportunities and possibilities that exist within our department. Please take full advantage of everything that we have to offer. Corrections is a noble profession that many do not understand. This job will challenge you on both your best days as well as your worst days. However, holding true to our core values of respect, diversity, accountability, integrity, commitment, collaboration, courage, innovation, inclusion, and transparency will keep you on the right path. For those of us that have been in corrections and in this profession for some of us a great many years, we look upon the graduating class as the lifeblood of the department. New employees bring with them a range of backgrounds, cultures, experiences, and talents that ensure that our department will continue to develop and improve in its ability to meet our mission. Some of you have chosen us as a first career. Some of you have chosen this as a continuation of careers of the past. Some a career that follows a relative or a friend. And either way, each one of you bring with the enthusiasm that comes with embarking on a new journey. In choosing this career, you have entered one of the most hopeful professions and occupations that I know of. Our profession is based on the understanding that by the example we set and by the way we treat other people, that in our actions we take every day as we carry out our duties, each one of us can have a positive influence over those around us. We may not be known to the rest of the world, but how we interact and react to every situation ultimately affects everyone around us. Detainees, inmates, colleagues, the public, and our families and loved ones all can profit from our example and prosper in our presence. Having watched and interacted with this class specifically for the past 40 days, I know that each and every one of you have the capability to meet this expectation and be that influence. As you embark on your careers, remember your training and your responsibility to always treat detainees and inmates with fairness, respect, and dignity in the performance of your duties. In closing, I want to congratulate and thank each and every one of you on your accomplishments. And more importantly, I want to thank your families. I know that the families give up a lot in your training and dealing with the schedules and the environment, and they're definitely an important part of you being successful in your journey. I know last week when we talked about what's important to you and what you do outside of work, every one of you probably mentioned that your family was really important and spending time with them. And so I want you to know how much this class appreciates the families who are here and those that couldn't make it. So in closing, I want to just welcome you as becoming part of our family here at the department. So thank you and congratulations.
Welcome. I'm your new boss. I'm your boss's boss, actually. But I want to welcome you to public service in Anne Arundel County. I want to thank you for choosing Anne Arundel County and choosing this profession. Y'all are in a job that is it is incredibly important. And I've come to recognize that over time, getting to know a lot of the detention officers, getting to know the folks in the union, getting to know your superintendent, Chris Klein, and his staff. You have, within Jennifer Road and Ordinance, you have a team that is kind of almost like family. I mean, I have seen folks supporting each other in this job in ways that are unusual in a workplace. And you may be asked to do things that require some bravery. You may save lives, but you see the best and the worst of humanity. And we are a county, a state, a nation of laws. And when the laws have to be enforced, one of the ways we do that is through incarceration. And you are here as the stewards of these people who are being incarcerated, ensuring that the rules of the institution are maintained, ensuring that they are safe, that you are safe, that your colleagues are safe, and hopefully doing it with enough dignity that folks can come out of here, having gone through some of our reentry services, and reintegrate back into the community and be a positive part of the community as well. And I know there will be days where you just think that's not possible and where people are just too far gone. But I know that you've been trained to treat every one of those people as a human being, because they all are, and with dignity, and that's going to require some real patience some days. So I have a huge amount of respect for what you do and what the folks that are going to be continuing to train you do behind these walls. And I want you to know that the people of this county and all of the county workforce really do thank you for doing what you do. And we're here for you. We will support you in your work. And to your families who are here, congratulations. This can be a great career, and we want to make it that. So welcome to Anne Arundel County, the best place for all, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Thank you, County Executive Stuart Pittman and Superintendent Christopher Klein. Now I would like to talk a little bit about our keynote speaker, our very own Correctional Facility Administrator, John Kelson. Correctional Facility Administrator John Kelson started his correctional career in 2003 as a correctional officer with the Maryland Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services. He attained the ranks of corporal, sergeant, lieutenant, captain, major, director of security operations, facility administrator, and retired as an assistant warden in 2020. During his tenure at the Division of Corrections, he supervised every level of security, worked at 10 different facilities, and served on 4 specialized units to include the K-9 Unit, Honor Guard, Transportation Unit, and Security Operations. In September 2020, CFA Kelson was hired by Anne Arundel County Department of Detention Facility as the Assistant Correctional Facility Administrator of Security at the Jennifer Road Detention Center. He was promoted to Correctional Facility Administrator at the Ordnance Road Correctional Center in July of 2022. Moreover, CFA Kelson is a United States Army veteran with over 25 years of service. I present to you Correctional Facility Administrator John Kelson.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Ordnance Road Correctional Center. I want to thank County Executive Stuart Pittman, Superintendent Klein, and Dr. Carter for attending today's graduation. Class 2301, congratulations. I'm proud of you and what you've accomplished. I know that this wasn't easy. You took 5 exams, completed 20 practicals, and completed over 350 hours of training. For that, please give yourselves a round of applause. I want to commend your family and loved ones too. In this line of work, it's good to have a strong support system. So please give your loved ones a round of applause. When I was asked to be the keynote speaker, I humbly accepted. Then I said to myself, what am I going to talk about? After contemplating for a few hours, I decided to speak about my career in corrections. My correctional journey started 20 years ago. Similar to you, I had just graduated the academy and received my assignment to report to the Maryland House of Corrections. Initially, I looked at corrections as a job that would pay bills. I did not have any aspirations, nor did I know how long I would be working in this field. I still remember my first day at work. I did not know what to expect. I was nervous. I had received a lot of training and knowledge at the academy, but now it was time to apply it. So they assigned an FTO to me, and I began my on-the-job training. Eventually, I completed my FTO training and began to work unsupervised. As the days, weeks, and months passed, I started to love what I was doing. I realized that I could make a difference, and I remembered the advice that my uncle told me when I was younger. He told me, whatever you decide to do in life, be the best at it. From that moment, I started to view corrections as a career instead of a job. A job is defined as a post of employment, whereas a career is an occupation or profession requiring special training followed as one's life work. More important than promotions, I met some amazing people along the way and created lifelong bonds. Every position that I ever held or every facility that I ever worked, I learned a new skill set and was able to help my coworkers, the inmates, and the public. I can say that I truly love what I do. I say all of this to say that if I can do it, so can you. You are embarking on a career with endless opportunities and great benefits. Take advantage of the opportunities presented to you. You could be the next captain, CJPS, ACFA, CFA, or superintendent. All you have to do is believe and apply yourself. In closing, remember what we discussed in class. Be fair, firm, and impartial. Be respectful and treat others how you would want to be treated. Be the best correctional professional that you can be. You cannot be someone else, but you can adopt their skills, knowledge, and attributes and create your own style. Remember the basic fundamentals of corrections: observation, notification, and documentation. And lastly, find a mentor to help navigate you through your correctional career. God bless you and be safe. Thank you.
Thank you, CFA Kelson. Now I'd like to call to the dais in this order, Director Christine Taylor, the AACo County Department of Corrections, followed behind Ms. Violet Jackson, Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services, and then we have our very own Training Director, Sheriff Mundell.
I promise to keep this very brief, and it's kind of hard to come behind what he had to say. So I'd like to take this opportunity to express our gratitude to Superintendent Klein and his staff for allowing us to participate in this academy class. To the graduates, congratulations on this momentous first step in your career as a correctional professional. Being a correctional professional is both challenging and rewarding, more challenging than rewarding. I encourage you to influence your own career development by seeking unique and different opportunities available to you. Do not wait to be asked. Be proactive, volunteer, inquire about different opportunities. If you don't ask, the answer is always what? No. Remember, the more you know, the more you grow, and more importantly, the more valuable you are to your organization. If you don't go after what you want, you will never have it. I wish each of you the best, and again, congratulations.
Good afternoon, County Executive, administrators, family and friends, and congratulations to you, class. I bring you greetings from the Maryland Police and Correctional Training Commission. I'm the Assistant Director for Correctional Training. My name is Violet Jackson, and I wanted to take this time to say congratulations and welcome. Welcome to public safety. Whether you make this your stepping stone or whether you make this your career, public safety is a great opportunity for you to improve and help our citizens. One of the things that Mr. Kelson said brought to mind was about grabbing a mentor. I'm just going to take 1 second to talk about mentors. It's great to have a mentor, and once you find someone that you can emulate, take full advantage of it. I have the opportunity to sit beside my mentor when I come to these graduations, Ms. Mundell. We were actually colleagues, but I got a chance. She trained me in a lot of things. So just to let you know that your mentor can help you with your career and get you to where you want to be. I never imagined being the Assistant Director for Correctional Services until she did it. So I tried to follow in her footsteps, and they were great footsteps to follow in. So I just want to say thank you, grab a mentor, excel, and soar as high as you can be, and be careful. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Sheriff Mundell. I'm the training director here. But before I go into speaking my words to the class, this was a monumental task for both, mainly for Ms. Ellison. I was mostly in the background, but we could not have accomplished everything that we were able to accomplish without the help of some very dedicated staff. So I would be remiss if I did not recognize just some of the representation of the adjunct instructors in the room that assisted you guys getting the knowledge that you needed, as well as all the practicals you went through. So I would like to recognize Captain Vance, Mr. March, Mr. Blevins, Sergeant Blackburn, Sergeant Howard, Mr. Smith, Sergeant Vella, our very own Correctional Facility Administrator, Mr. Kelson, and our Superintendent, Mr. Klein. So I felt that was important to do because it kind of shows with the level of different leadership that we have, you're never too big to give back. Our superintendent comes into the academy classes and facilitates. So you're never too big to give back. So I want you guys to remember that. Always try to reach back and give something to someone else. And when you're doing that, you want to lean into your orange, be bold, think outside of the box. Take those moments to be creative, create opportunities. Then sometimes you're going to have to lean into your goal, where you need to have that structure, where you need to be timely, where you need to make those critical decisions. And then you want to lean into your green, where you are observing, where you are assimilating, where you are just taking it all in and analyzing it. And then finally, leaning into your blue. Be that encourager, be that motivator, be that person that someone can come to and always depend on. I see it in you guys. When you started here, you were a group of people, and now you are a team. And even the ones that will no longer be with us after today because they're going back to their county, I still count you as part of this team because of everything that you offered while you were here and everything that you also received while you were here. So I expect to hear great things about each and every one of you, and I look forward to that. I look forward to one day one of you standing here and giving a speech. Good job.
Thank you, everyone. Now I'd like to call to the dais Dr. Darian Sen Carter, Anne Arundel Community College, Interim Director, Department of Criminal Justice and Homeland Security.
Good afternoon. I'm thrilled to be here today to continue our partnership with the Detention Center. And so when I say partnership, we really have become a family. And so I want to thank you all for the opportunity to be with you all today. Today we celebrate the success of the Anne Arundel County Detention Center recruits, and we celebrate your village. And so your family, your friends that are all here with you today. This is just the beginning. For the village that's here, continue to support these officers as they begin their journey and through the next chapter of their careers. Support them through the gripes and the grins, the challenges and opportunities that they will face inevitably in their careers. The field of criminal justice is demanding and challenging, and despite this reality, you all have chosen this field as a profession. I have full and complete confidence that you are prepared to serve and lead with dignity, with respect, and with honor. Take with you the lessons you've learned through the countless hours, and I think I heard 350 hours. That's a lot of hours. Take that training with you. You've mastered the MPCTC objectives, and we have our representative with us today. And the relationship that you've built with each other, even though some of us are going to other areas, with your faculty that are here today, cherish those relationships. Today we celebrate the best and the brightest who are going to protect, serve, and lead. We have a good criminal justice system, but it is not a perfect system. We face national challenges in recruitment and retention of our detention center officers. Again, despite this reality, we're here to celebrate you. I'd like to also remind you of an articulation agreement that we have with the detention center. And so you are all eligible to receive 23 college credits. And so our keynote speaker spoke about that opportunity that he received. And so we have a new articulation agreement where you've completed the training, you've earned these college credits. And so I encourage you all to consider completing the letter of certification, and I have that copy with me today. And for those that are interested, to continue your education at Anne Arundel Community College. So just as a reminder, 23 credits is a really big head start to earn an associate's degree. An associate's degree is 60 credits. Again, congratulations, and I hope to see you all on campus sometime soon.
Thank you, Dr. Sen Carter. Okay, this is the exciting part, the more exciting part of the graduation, the Academic Achievement and Special Recognition Awards.
First of all, attention.
I know. Detention Officer AACo, Class Valedictorian, Academic Excellence, Unsung Hero Award, Character Award, Team Spirit Award. Correctional Officer Candace Daly, Courage Award, Unsung Hero Award, Team Spirit Award. Detention Officer Daryl Asahini, Humanitarian Award, Academic Award, Best Actor, and Team Spirit Award. And that's the Academy Award, Best Actor. Correctional Program Specialist 2, Veronica Dennis, Team Spirit Award. Correctional Officer Zachary Emmert, Team Spirit Award. Detention Officer Phillips Fashola, Character Award, Leadership Award, Team Spirit Award. Detention Officer Andrew Green, Team Spirit Award. Detention Officer Nathan Jeffrey, Courage Award, Team Spirit Award. Detention Officer Bernard Peterson, Character Award, Team Spirit Award. Correctional Officer Avante Purnell, Team Spirit Award. Detention Officer Natasha Rivers, Leadership Award, Humanitarian Award, Team Spirit Award. Detention Officer Monet Sharp, Team Spirit Award. Detention Officer Jalen Smith, Team Spirit Award. Detention Officer Timothy Spicer, Courage Award, Academy Award, Best Actor, and Team Spirit Award. Correctional Officer Luke Whittington, Courage Award, Technology Award, Team Spirit Award. Detention Officer Caleb Oxidine, Class Leader, Class Salutatorian, Academic Excellence, Leadership Award, and Team Spirit Award. Officer Oxendine is a Distinguished Honor Graduate. Detention Officer Renea Oriafo, Distinguished Honor Graduate. Have yours. Everyone, please join me in a large round of applause for Class 23-01. I would like to call to the dais at this time Distinguished Honor Graduate, Renea Oriafo, our class speaker.
Good afternoon.
County Executive Stuart Pittman, Superintendent Christopher Klein, Correctional Facility Administrator John Kelson, honored guests, family, and friends. First, I would like to express what an honor it is to have been named valedictorian class of Class 23-01. This class is made up of some of the most exceptional men and women that I've ever worked with. When I think back on day one of the academy, I'm amazed at how far we've come. We all come from different walks of life. Some of us have more corrections experience than others, and we all have different personalities, but none of these things have prevented us from working together as a team. The bond that we have formed is unmatched. Whether you work for the Anne Arundel County Detention Facilities or the AACo County Department of Corrections, we are a family. We have endured and completed this unforgettable journey together. We have supported and encouraged one another from the beginning of this journey, and we will continue to do so as we return to our assigned facilities and carry on in our careers. I want to congratulate the Correctional Entrance Level Training Program Class 23-01. We have shared many laughs and good times. We have studied hard for tests. We made it through defensive tactics, bruised and sore, but we gained physical strength. We also went through the grueling process of OC exposure, and some of us did well, some of us, we made it through. Some of us gracefully, some of us just made it through. But we did survive that pain and discomfort, and we gained mental strength. We have truly forged lifelong friendships. Upon completion of this program, I can honestly say that I am proud to have been able to work so closely with men and women who value respect, diversity, integrity, commitment, inclusion, and accountability, just to name a few. We are dedicated to our mission of safety and security of all staff and all inmates that we serve. In addition, we are certified mental health first aiders. Not only do we protect those who are in our custody, but we are now qualified to help those who are experiencing mental health challenges. Being a mental health first aider transcends beyond our career. This training we receive positively impacts our personal lives and relationships as well. Lastly, on behalf of the Correctional Entrance Level Training Program Class 23-01, I would like to thank Training Director Ms. Arundel, Program Advisor Ms. Ellison, and supervisory staff and all the wonderful, knowledgeable instructors and guest speakers that have helped us along the way. These individuals have shown dedication, enthusiasm, as they have prepared us to become the best officers that we can be. Fair, firm, and impartial. Thank you.
Correctional Officer Candace Daly for the dedication of the class plaque.
Superintendent Klein, will you join me? On behalf of Anne Arundel County Department of Detention Facilities Entrance Level Training Program, Class 23-01, we would like to present you with our class plaque. And on behalf of AACo County Department of Corrections, we would like to thank you for this opportunity to have this experience.
Thank you.
Okay, Superintendent Klein.
All right, so in addition to recognizing the graduates, we also take the graduation ceremony as an opportunity to recognize staff that have received promotions since the last graduation. So actually, it's good to see quite a few people on this list It just shows that there's definitely opportunities for advancement within the department, and really, just a great opportunity to promote within and advance your career. So, and if you're here, please stand. I didn't canvass the room fully, but I at least see one individual here. So, Assistant Correctional Facility Administrator Shannon Carter was promoted. Captain Brian Vance, who's here, was promoted to the rank of captain. We had a promotion for Lieutenant Christopher Wolf, and then two recent promotions, actually effective July 20th. Sergeant Adam Feierabend and Sergeant Krista Mayberry were just promoted. Then we have Correctional Justice Program Supervisor Everett Smith. CJPS, or Correctional Justice Program Supervisor Lakeisha Wilson. And then our corporal promotions, Joseph Hogan and Corporal Jason Merrill, who was actually at a volunteer event this morning, so he's not here today. And then our Correctional Program Specialist 2, Ariel Brown. I don't know that she was here. And then last, our Lieutenant promotion, Michael Smith, who was promoted to Lieutenant at Ordnance Road. So please give them a round of applause and congratulations. I'm just going to go with it. All right. I seem to be occupying more time than I planned. So this next piece here, probably my favorite part about doing graduations is administering the oath of office. And I don't know why I like it so much. Partially, I think, because every time I administer the oath, I also get to take the oath again, in a sense. And so, for me to you, I promise to do everything that you're going to promise to do for me. But then I also like to see the staff take the oath and really know that this means something. When you stand up in front of the department, the county exec, your family, I know that you're committing to this, and I believe each and every one of you will fully commit to it and do the best that you can do. So that gives me a great sense of pride in one, being able to administer it, but also watching people commit to something, commit to a profession that I've spent 27 years of my life invested in, and get to see other people come into that profession. So class leader, if you'll bring your class to attention, please. So before I administer the oath, I'd just like to make a statement here. As a correctional employee, I will regard myself as a member of an important and honorable profession. I will keep myself in the best possible physical condition at all times. I will perform my duty with efficiency at all times. I will be exemplary in my conduct, edifying in my conversation, honest in my dealings, and obedient to the laws of the city, state, and county. I will regard my oath as I regard my sacred honor. I will not, in the performance of my duty, work for personal advantage or profit. I will, at all times, recognize that I am a public servant. I will give the most efficient and impartial service of which I am capable of at all times. I will be courteous in my contacts at all times. I will regard my fellow officers with the same standards as I hold myself. I will guard my fellow officers' honor and life as I guard my own. I will be loyal to my fellow officers, my supervisors, and my institution. I will accept responsibility for my actions. I will do only those things that will reflect honor on my fellow officers, my institution, and myself. So please raise your right hand and repeat after me. On my honor, I swear to uphold the mission, vision, and duties of my department. I will provide for the welfare and safety of the public, fellow workers, and inmate population. I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my character, or the public trust. I will always uphold the rules of the institution that I serve in a fair, firm, and consistent manner. All right, congratulations. You may be seated.
Thank you, sir. Okay, you all, this is it. You've made it. We started together on May 22nd, and here we are on July 24th, and you all are all graduates. I will miss you. I will think of you often, but this is your final dismissal. Congratulations to each and every one of you on all of your future career endeavors. Guests, once we dismiss our class, we have light refreshments for you.